And while they try to push for peace in Gaza, the war is coming to Hezbollah. After over nearly 9 months of parallel conflict with Hezbollah at the border, Israel's military has laid waste to thousands of acres of farmland in southern Lebanon. It has led to the displacement of hundreds of thousands of people and wrought heavy economic damage. While diplomats are scrambling to prevent a full-scale war between Israel and Hezbollah, data shows that attacks have ravaged a 5-kilometer-wide strip of land. Buildings have been damaged, farmland and forests are on fire, entire neighborhoods have been leveled. Most of the destruction has happened within a 5-kilometer corridor north of the Blue Line, which is a UN-drawn border between the two sides. The Israeli military has reportedly used force to create a new reality on the ground. Near daily aerial bombardment, artillery shelling, alleged use of incendiary chemical white phosphorus have made much of the strip of land uninhabitable. As per experts, the extent of the damage done has started to resemble a buffer zone, something that Israel wants to establish in Lebanon. Attempts to negotiate a deal that would include Hezbollah pull back from the border have reportedly failed. The area has become a de facto military zone patrolled by Hezbollah fighters as well as the Lebanese armed forces and UN peacekeepers. Only a handful of people remain. The UN says that more than 95,000 people have been forcibly displaced in Lebanon south amid the conflict between Israel and Hezbollah. Israeli strikes have reportedly killed more than 90 civilians and 300 Hezbollah fighters. What is the status of the diplomatic talks, you ask? They remain gridlocked. You see, Israel is demanding that the Iran-backed armed group pull its forces back from the border, including the elite Radwan unit. But Hezbollah says that it will not agree to a deal until there is a ceasefire in Gaza. Remember, Hezbollah says it attacks Israel to show solidarity with Hamas and Palestinians in Gaza. Ever since the Gaza war started, Hezbollah and Israel have exchanged fire at the border, and Hezbollah is still carrying out daily operations against Israeli targets. It is, in fact, showing no signs of abating. For Hezbollah, pulling back fighters from the border is virtually inconceivable. You see, the Iran-backed group is not only Lebanon's most powerful military and political force, it also controls the south, where it has been deeply embedded in communities for decades now. Moreover, given the sheer strength of its cadre, Hezbollah is also considered to be more powerful than Hamas in Gaza. In the recent weeks, fears have risen of a full-blown war between Hezbollah and Israel. It's because both sides have ramped up their war rhetoric. The armed group has issued drone footage of sites deep in Israel as potential targets. Meanwhile, Israel has assassinated high-ranking Hezbollah commanders said to be armed by Iran. Hezbollah has escalated its campaign in recent weeks, in fact, attacking Israel an average of 10 times a day. Israel has launched roughly 4 times as many attacks as Hezbollah. Earlier this month, Israel made its deepest attack yet into Lebanon, striking 75 miles north of the border. Looking at the signs on the ground, experts are sure it is part of a wider Israeli campaign aimed at creating a buffer zone. To stay up to speed with the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.